Okay, let's take a look the result. STUVW, previously kita tengok whistle. Okay, whistle, wish, wise, wireless, HI, okay, whistler, ini tak ada, whistler masih lagi dibaca sebagai satu, tapi whistling dah tak ada. Okay, white wider masih lagi, dia tak boleh detect as one word. Okay, adalah beberapa perkara yang dia mampu buang, ada yang tak boleh buang lah. Okay, weirdest masih lagi, they are not able, the operators are not able to remove the stem word. Okay, so next, itu part of the token. Okay, dalam awak belajar text mining, awak belajar pasal TF-IDF, which is term frequency. Okay, inverse, I is inverse, DF is document frequency. Okay, so term frequency inverse documency, the TF-IDF is a measure the importance of the words to document. Okay, so there is a calculation I have discussed in a lecture. So part of the text processing is to convert the words into TF-ID. Okay, so how to do that? So dekat sini dia ada create a word vector. Vector creation dia akan convert into TF-IDF. Okay, tukar kepada TF-IDF. Madam, so tak payah pun nak kira-kira, memanglah mana tu dalam kira untuk awak. Awak tak payah dah nak kira, but you need to know how to do that. Nanti kalau orang tanya TF-IDF tu apa, macam mana nak dapatkan TF-IDF tu? Okay, it's a measure of the importance of the words, which is the weight, weekly, weekend, but how important this word to the document. Okay, the whole document. Documents here to the documents, the whole document. Okay, so you need to take that. Kita tengok apa jadi. Okay, the process of TF-IDF. It takes some time to finish it. Okay. So, apa yang berlaku ialah dia akan convert the word kepada attributes and dia akan kira the total occurrence. Okay, dalam document occurrence. So, ini yang berlaku lah. Dijadikan sebagai attributes and there is a calculation for it. Okay. So, next step ialah we are going to do a clustering process. Saya kata tadi kita nak cluster document masa the document. Kita nak tengok which documents are similar. Maksudnya which review ni contain the similar review. Okay, based on kita tak buat sentiment mining lagi tau sekarang ni. Kita hanya buat text mining, which is kita akan tengok, kita akan compare perkataan-perkataan tadi. Okay, kita akan tengok dia punya frequency. Okay, and then kita akan compare which document yang ada similarity. Okay, yang duduk satu group. Okay, so before we go further, you need to know what is clustering. Ingat lagi clustering tu apa? Okay, kita tengok definition of clustering. Clustering meaning. What is clustering? Okay, definition clustering is form a cluster, form a group. So what is clustering? Cluster analysis is task of grouping a set of objects in such a way that object is in the same group. Okay, kita nak cluster the document into a similar group. Maknanya document yang mempunyai words yang lebih kurang sama, we will cluster it. Okay, so for clustering, kita akan pakai, kalau tengok kat sini modeling, and then it's in rapid mining they call it a segmentation. So ada banyak words text algorithm for clustering. Okay, ada k-means, awak akan belajar secara detail k-means ni macam mana clustering dalam ISP 565. Sekarang ni Dr. Hamidah yang ajar, PM Dr. Hamidah. Tahulah next semester siapa yang ajar. Okay, so kita akan proceed. Kita akan guna clustering, kita akan guna K-means. Why K-means, madam? K-means is one of the most popular clustering algorithm and the most simple clustering algorithm lah yang ada. Okay, so kita remove the pod. Okay, connect the pod. And then the clustering result, it's a little bit tricky to be visualized. So, apa yang kita boleh buat ialah kita pakai cluster model visualizer. And then, in order to use that, you need to have a multiply operator. Kenapa nak pakai multiply operator? Because we want to get the cluster result and to visualize it here. Okay. Okay, and at the same time, kita nak juga tengok the result. I mean the central table and so on. Sebab tu kita pakai method. Kita nak tengok juga clustering punya result. And also kita nak visualize. Kalau kita tak pakai multiply, you will connect this pod into this pod directly. So you takkan dapat tengok the result from the model. Okay. So untuk clustering K, we have to specify the number of grouping that we want to find. Itu K-means. Maknanya, it is supervised and unsupervised. Tapi dalam K-means, you need to specify first the number of clustering, the groups that you want. So first, we try to put it, since we have 2000 something, try to put it into, let's say, kita letak dalam 20. Okay. Run it. It may take some time. Okay, we get the result. Okay, so the result here ada, first is result clustering model, result from clustering model, which is the result from here. Okay, kalau tadi cluster multiply ada out directly. So yang ini, okay, from clustering model ni you get the result for this. Okay. Ada 20 cluster altogether. So if we look here, ada cluster yang dominant. For example, cluster number 10, it is a dominant. Ada 438 dokumen dalam tu. Sama juga dengan cluster 6, ada 305 documents. Okay, and then ada 196 dokumen, 305, ada berapa lagi, mana lagi yang dominant? Ada cluster 19. Cluster 19 dominant, cluster 10 dominant, and also cluster 6 dominant. Okay, yang lain kita nampak lebih kurang di jumlah dia. Okay, so kalau kita tengok graf, okay, kita tengok graf kat sini pun kita boleh nampak ada beberapa cluster yang dominant. Yang bulat tu maknanya bilangan lah, the bigger the sizes tu maksudnya the more document in that cluster. So there's 6, 10 and also 19, 5 pun lebih kurang. Okay, so and then kita tengok central table, kita tengok central table for 6, cluster 6 first. Keyword yang appear dalam cluster 6 ada AAA, tak tinggi. Kita tengok yang central table ni represent the average, the mean value yang words yang ada dalam those cluster. Okay, so payah nak tengok kan banyaknya, macam mana nak tengok madam? So that's why we have the cluster model visualizer. Okay. So cluster model visualizer, it will simplify the meaningful result for you. So tak payahlah nak cek satu-satu macam tadi kan. Okay. So kita boleh nampak lah cluster 10 kat sini. Cluster, tadi kita tengok cluster 6, tinggi. Cluster 10 and also cluster 19. Okay. So, how do you get the information from here? Okay, we can look into heat map. Okay, these are the heat map. Okay, heat map represent the nama heat map. The mapping here represent several words, important words for the 20 cluster, the 20 cluster altogether. And the color for each word, the gradient color of each word represent the importance of the words to that cluster. Contoh kita tengok cluster 19, tak ada pun perkataan yang important. So if you look here, ada perkataan-perkataan yang important. So macam mana nak tahu important? Makin timbul perkataan, the color tu makin better. So kita tengok perkataan yang important here.